You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Young and the Restless fans, today we're going to talk about why Adam Newman needs to dump Chelsea Lawson, as in ASAP. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we're going to dig into what's wrong with Adam's love life and why it needs a big change right now. But first, please hit that subscribe. All right, so we've had Chelsea with Adam for a while now, since not too long after the two of them cheated on the people they were dating and supposedly loved, which was Billy Abbott and Sally Spectra. And if you recall, this breakup and all of that, to me, it was very contrived what happened. Adam and Chelsea were on this trip to Boston to see their son Connor, who was really struggling with his OCD. He was troubled. And out of nowhere, and for no reason other than a little bit of whiskey, Adam and Chelsea cheated on people that they really cared about and hurt, which was Billy and Sally. And after they cheated, you know, Billy and Sally tried to be sympathetic with Adam and Chelsea. But then Sally started saying this stuff about how it was inevitable that Adam would get back with Chelsea, which was nonsense out of Sally's mouth. And Chelsea begged Billy to stay with her. And he really did try, but he just couldn't look past it since Chelsea slept with the guy that he hates most in the world, which is Adam. Literally, Chelsea could have slept with almost anybody in town, you know, probably even his dad, but anybody but Adam. So Billy just wouldn't let it slide. What was clear from the moment that Y&R had Adam and Chelsea cheat is that the writing was on the wall for those two couples, Billy and Chelsea and Adam and Sally. They were going to split them. It was very clear that Y&R head writer Josh Griffith was determined to reunite Adam and Chelsea. And the thing is, I think a huge pile of Y&R fans did not want this. And in fact, I didn't see a ton of people on Soap social media clamoring to see Chatham back together. Now, I know they do have some fans. There are some Chatham shippers, but the overwhelming sentiment that I see is that people don't want this. And even if you do want it, you can't want it like it's happening now, you know? So anyway, once it looked like they were going to pair Adam with Chelsea again, a lot of fan backlash. They were hoping it wouldn't manifest, and then it did. So also, there's a rumor that I've heard more than once, you know, some backstage gossip that Melissa Claire Egan wanted her character Chelsea back with Adam. And the behind the scenes chatter is that she's a favorite of the head writer, Josh. And the rumor is that he gave Missy what she wanted, which was Chelsea back with Adam. That is gossip and rumor, not verifiable fact, but it would certainly explain why a pairing like Chelsea and Adam that has been over for a long time was resurrected from the ashes of two much more popular pairings. Billy and Chelsea had a decent fan following. You know, they were not an unpopular pair. And as for Adam and Sally, I mean, they had a huge amount of fan following, just a ton of fans shipping them, and that still ship them now, and they want them back together. And if you listen to fan chatter, Adam with Sally was one of the most popular newer pairings that Young and the Restless had in quite a while, and Josh Griffith broke it for no reason, and it was one of the most popular Adam pairings of all time if you look at fandom comments. So just for me, but I've seen a lot of comments that share a similar opinion to mine. Ever since Chelsea and Adam got together, they've been as dull as dishwater, like watching paint dry. I mean, Chelsea is a con woman and Adam is a huge and vengeful schemer. Individually, they usually deliver a lot of drama. So why not together? Nothing. No, they're not just reformed, they're dull. All Adam does with Chelsea is sit around and talk about their kid, which is nice, okay? Or they sit around at work being completely boring and doing whatever Victor tells them to do while complaining about what he's told them to do. We're not even getting Adam and Chelsea with romance or love scenes. I think they did the deed on the couch a couple of months ago at work, and that was it. There's not even any passion there, And, in fact, I think Young and the Restless would be a lot more exciting if they had Chelsea and Adam scheming together to thwart Victor, since he's planning to hurt people, the Abbotts, and Jack in particular, that Adam really cares about. But honestly, what would be even better is if they just broke up Chelsea and Adam and put them with other people. For me, Adam and Sally had much better chemistry than we've got with him and Chelsea, and better than Sally and Billy. But at least they write love scenes for Sally and Billy. I mean, Mark Grossman is one of the hottest guys on Y&R, and we've got zero sexy stuff with him. I mean, Josh Griffith is wasting potential there, and I understand that writers don't have to write exactly what fans want, but when you ignore what the fandom leans into, you're hurting your ratings. And we've seen their ratings, I mean, honestly, I preferred Sally with Nick over Sally with Billy. I feel like all Sally does is work overtime, hurting Billy away from bad situations, trying to keep him from going rogue and doing irresponsible things. Sally is like Billy's second mom at this point, and it's not sexy. They are at least getting some passionate scenes here and there, but at the same time, she's momming him, and that's just, that's not what you want in an epic soap romance. In contrast, Nick and Sally had good chemistry, but Adam and Sally had amazing and electric chemistry. Plus, they had that sad, sad story with baby Ava when they lost their little girl. And I'm sorry, writing it so Adam forgot the anniversary of their baby's death was sloppy. It never would have happened. That would be so far out of character for him. He was so invested in that child. And the Nick versus Adam thing with them bickering over Sally was actually fun for a while. But I think for a lot of fans, Adam belongs with Sally. Remember how much time and effort that Adam put into winning Sally back after she dumped him and got with Nick there for a while? All that effort to win Sally back, and then Adam finally does. And then the head writer pulled that drunken Boston stunt with Chelsea just specifically to break up Sally and Adam, to break up Billy and Chelsea, and to reunite a couple that people weren't asking for. That was after a ton of fans had waited patiently to get the payoff with a Sally and Adam reunion, and they barely got it, and then Josh Griffith ripped it away. The bottom line for me is that Chelsea and Adam need to be over and done like yesterday. I'd like to see Sally with Adam. Maybe she goes to him and opens up to him about some of the frustrations with Billy. I mean, if they can have Adam just up and cheat with Chelsea, well, then they can have Adam up and cheat with Sally. They can undo what they did and break it up and rearrange those pieces again. Plus, a lot of fans really wanted Adam and Sally to get another chance to start a family. They were invested in that whole Adam and Sally baby thing. Pairing Chelsea with Adam, to me, has made those two characters less interesting, less sexy. We're getting less romance, less drama. They are dull as dishwater. And I really hope the writers do better. Maybe since we've got new producers coming on board and they are shaking up some things behind the scenes, they're going to do something right and split up Adam and Chelsea and put Adam back with Sally. Drop your comments on what you think below.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.